Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Indigo Moon. Today, I wanted to really look and tap in on a certain subject matter. Our children. I had an experience with my second grade class, and one of my students came in perturbed, very distraught, and came in earlier than usual. The other students were in the cafeteria, and he came in. He was complaining about how he did not understand something that he'd watched with his family the night before, and he was really startled by the experience. I took into account what he was saying, and I asked him to write about it. Having him write about it allowed me to be able to put it together so that I could have a conference with his mom. It was very concerning to him, so I felt like I needed to step in on his behalf. In doing so, I sat down with his mother, and we had a talk, and I had her read the portion that he wrote. And after we discussed everything, and she sat and she read, she realized that he really wasn't ready to watch such a movie. He had older siblings. So I realized that that was probably one of the reasons why he was really excited about watching it. But when children want something, we don't always give them what they want, because we know, being older and having more experience in these things, we know that they might not be prepared for the experience that they want to have. I remember a movie that my mom allowed my older siblings to watch and not me. I felt isolated at the time, so I totally understand where he might have that impression. But under no uncertain terms are we to give in when we know that they're not ready. So with this experience, she said that she would preview anything that she was going to have him watch from now on. I thought this was an excellent way of handling it. And, I wanted to make sure that she didn't feel as though I was pushing in where I did not belong, or should I say, taking a position that was not mine. And she was very understanding, and she understood, and she realized that sometimes he might need an outlet as well to speak to someone in regards to, something that is concerning to him. And we had a very good relationship, and we were able to, help him get to where he needed to be. Sometimes we don't have that person. It's really a beautiful thing that we have guidance counselors in our school systems now. Growing up, I remember my older brother not having a guidance counselor and being misunderstood at times, and having my father come into the school and speak to the teachers. He really didn't understand as well. You have to really know your children in order to speak on their behalf. And sometimes parents are so busy and they're into their own thing, and sometimes it's really hard for them to speak on their children's behalf or be able to have that connection. So it's really good if we sit down and talk to our children and really get, the highs and lows at the end of the day. That might actually help them to be able to know that they can come to you and have something sort of uniform where they can come in and speak to you and be able to have that connection and understanding at the end of the day. You could do it once a week, twice a week, whichever way is comfortable for you. But with the school system having such changes going on right now, it's important that our children have their parents to help them to make certain connections. That communication is really vital. So I wanted to just tap in on that. That was something that came through in my meditation today, and I needed to make sure that I stated something on the behalf of our children. So I hope that you've enjoyed our meeting today, and Happy New Year. Let's not forget this is the year of 7, the year of the chariot, those of you who can make that connection. And you just have a blessed one.